Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Higher Standards here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts. I'm your host for tonight. Anyway, watching the match between Go Kuowei and Amaruddin Sheikh here on the left and right, respectively. Looks like Kuowei is running Mono Black Zombies. Hey, didn't we see that somewhere? And the other side is Amaruddin Sheikh, and he looks like, is he running Marvel? No. Oh, sweet. He is running what looks to be One Punch Man. One Punch Man and then Fling. Oh, so good. Dunks the Red. Found you on Twitch when I was looking for Magic streams. How big is Magic in Singapore? Um, so Yeah, okay. So to answer your question, how big is Magic in Singapore? Because that was a replay. I think you're asking all the right, you're asking questions about it. Magic here is pretty big. There's a lot of people every night. You can find a place with an event, and you really, I think every few kilometers you'll find a Magic store. So it's kind of competitive. The stores, there's a lot of competition between the stores, so it can be pretty competitive here. But here, Amarin is going to take that one damage. It's okay. Gets more energy. I think he wants lots and lots of energy, definitely for his electrostatic pummeler that's in hand. 2 mana. Here comes the cup. Long Task Cup is just going to pass the turn, not even going to crew up the Aethersphere Harvester. And Kuowei looks like he's going to make another zombie, which becomes a 3/3 zombie, but still can't beat through the Aethersphere Harvester. And Amaruddin is keeping up red and green, so maybe a Harness Lightning. Removal is definitely a thing here. High Spire Infusion. Wow. Haven't seen that card being used. High Spire. Is that right? Did I get the card right? Yes, I did. High Spire Infusion. 2 mana. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. And then you get 2 energy counters. Sweet. Sweet. Cool tech. Cool tech. Alright, gonna get a whole ton of zombies here. They're just gonna pass the turn. Liliana's Mastery now making all those zombies 4/4s. Definitely won't be able to beat through, but what Amaruddin's looking to do is not to beat through, is just to cast big stuff. The electrostatic pummeler. Pump it up all the way and then fling it in your face. So Brawler here, gonna bring him up to 9 energy. And just gonna pass the turn, not even going to bother with the Servant of the Conduit, because then he won't have enough mana for the for High Spire Infusion, or the other card that's in his hand, Blossoming Defense. So you definitely want to keep up some protection, So here, Crypt Breaker here on Kuowei's side, doing lots and lots of work. The first ability is 2 mana, tap, discard a card and put a 2/2 zombie token onto the battlefield. I think the second part is the one that is really killer here, which is tap 3 untap zombies you control. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. So what if you lose 1 life? You get to draw 1 card. And who doesn't like to draw cards, honestly speaking? So he's going to be drawing another card, even though his zombies are 4/4. And the thing here is that Kuowei can just give all his guys menace and try to get in, and he's going to get a lot of value in doing that. This one is dangerous. This becomes very, very dangerous because of the Westville Abbey. And so Amaruddin needs to do something, and he needs to do something quick because that can get out of hand really, really quickly. And if he does have, no, he just drew a land. He needs that fling. He really needs that fling. And I think now he can cast the electrostatic pummeler and just wait and take some damage, no problem. Alright, so he's gonna go for it. Electrostatic pummeler. Have no fear. Don't fear the Reaper. Oh, 4 mana. Pummeler. Okay, he's gonna keep up the... He's gonna keep up the Aether Hub, which, well, no, I'm not a big fan. You could have kept 1 red, 1 green. You don't really need the double green for the Aether Hub. Because, you know your opponent's... Oop. There we go. Okay, so another zombie. And, so Amaruddin might be just, Amaruddin might be just dead here because Kwawei, all he has to do is activate the Lord of your Cursor, give all his zombies menace, you know, what's that? The Relentless Dead here already has menace, so let's see. And so Amaruddin might actually just be dead here. He could crew up his Aethersphere Harvester, give it lifelink, but he'll be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 4 of those zombies are 16. So he'll block one. He'll block one of those zombies. Won't be able to block the. Well, maybe he can block the other one, but. So that's 6. Those two zombies are also 4. And he needs to double block 2. But he doesn't have the number of creatures to do that. So I think Huawei just has to swing in and pray that Amaruddin just doesn't have removal. And I'm not quite sure what's the stall here. You know, he's doing the math. If he does crew up the Aethersphere Harvester, he'll be able to block 1 and negate 3 damage off of 1. But they all have menace, so all you can do is block 1 token, but you take 4, 12. Nope. You'll take 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll take 20. 23 Xaxes, and even if you gain 3 life, you know, and Amaruddin is down to 15. He's not at 20 anymore. So he's gonna give them menace, and this looks like it's game. So even if he blocks 1, yeah, so that's right. Even if he does block 1, oh, okay. This is misleading. The score's not 1. Okay, but it is 1-0 now in Kuowei's favor. Definitely Amaruddin should have run it out a bit earlier, but that high Spire infusion, I want to believe that it should have been a you know, what's the other one? The one that gives +4/+4 and trample. Yeah, you know that one. That's all the +3. The one that gives 2 creatures, up to 2 creatures, +4, +2/+0 and trample, or gives one guy +2, +4/+0 and trample. So that one. I don't know card names anymore, people. Anyway, if you're just joining us, you're watching Higher Standards here at Grey Ogre Games. It's part of our road to the invitationals, and you want to find out more about this, you know, this invitationals. We're gonna have a championship at the end of the year. We'll be inviting the top 16 players from Singapore who've been playing at Grey Ogre Games. You know, in our dailies, in our monthlies, as well as in our seasonal qualifiers. and we will, just duke it out. Watch them fight it out for the top position for a part of the $5,000 prize pool. If you want to find out more information on how you can join, you just head on down to greyogregames.com. All right, we're watching the match between Huawei and Amaruddin Sheikh. And looks like I don't know if there's anything that Amaruddin would change. He would fling. His best out here is fling. Just make the electrostatic pummeler huge mungus, and then fling it at the face. Throw the thing at your face, and then you die. So turn 1, he wants to go attune with Ada. Turn 2, get the servant of the conduit, and then turn 3, immediately drop what's his name, the electrostatic pummeler, and then just wait. And then turn 4, you want some pump spell, and then pump it up and just fling it for 20. So yeah, sounds fun. Sounds like a good day of Magic. Of course, you want to swing in with the electrostatic pummeler as well, but yeah. So, yeah, not sure what Amaruddin would sideboard in here. Probably some more spot removal, like magma sprays. Shocks. I think if you're still using shocks, unless you're burn deck, you should be using magma sprays anyway. I wish there was a way that you could deal 2.5 damage, because lightning bolts are too good and shocks are not that good. So one mana deals you 2.5 damage. That'll be great. Wouldn't that be awesome? And you can combine with another half damage, and then yeah. All right, so game is starting. Sorry for the lack of commentary here. You guys gotta talk to me in the chat, man. It's kind of boring up here. So yeah, here we go. Amaruddin Sheikh, turn 1, attune with Aether. Gonna start off with double green lands, which means that he does have another red source in hand. Just gonna pass the turn over to Amaruddin. Gonna lay that red land. Oh, mono green. So red land here, and just gonna pass the turn. Just being very passive. No. Oh. Alright, end step's gonna shock that metallic mimic before it becomes a problem. And just gonna pass the turn. So it looks like his hand is just chock full of land. So yeah. Oh man, here Liliana Liliana the Last Hope. This is a card we haven't seen in a while. Not in standard anyway. And still a sweet card. Still a very, very sweet card. Here we go. It's a 3 mana planeswalker. It's you 3 loyalty counters. Her +1 is up to 1 target creature gets -2/-1 until end of turn. Her -2 is you put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And the -7, this one's great. You get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, you put X 2/2 zombie tokens, where X is the number of zombies you control. X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. So yeah. Aethersphere Harvester here, just going to tick up on the brawler, so they can't really hurt Liliana too much. Oh man, but the Voltaic Brawler can keep coming in. But there is an Aethersphere Harvester on Huawei's side, so great. Great to have that. But it does get taken out. The Crypt Breaker that was going to crew up the Aethersphere Harvester does get taken out. And it looks like Amarodin is going to slowly beat down on the Liliana. Maybe. It is a 1/1 right now, and he is going to use up some energy to beat down on the Liliana. It drops it down to 3. Oh no, it gets +1/+1 only. -2/-1, yeah. So it goes down to, it becomes 2. So it goes down to 3, yeah, exactly. Alright, so players get to sort it out on their own. Bristling Hydra here, one of the more powerful cards against control, but it's also very good here because it's big. But, nobody cares whether it's big or not, because here comes Digraph Colossus. He's going to get 1 extra counter on it. Might be able to trade that off with the Bristling Hydra, who knows? Alright, so a few considerations here. He could play the Liliana's Mastery. So he could play Liliana's Mastery. So he's going to take down on the Voltaic Brawler. And he is going to play on Liliana's Mastery and going to get 2 extra zombies off of that. So nice, I guess. The thing is here that Bristling Hydra is going to be problematic, because even if you double block, there's a possibility you get blown out by a Blossoming Defense. There's a possibility you get blown out by a High Spire Infusion. So you gotta be careful if you're going to be blocking the Hydras. Imisada is asking, how's the turnout today? The turnout today is great. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players, I think. 12 players on a Tuesday night, like usually after work. There's nobody here. No, there's 12, 14 players, 16 players. Alright, so 16 players, just a nice round number. But we only do play 3 rounds of Magic on our weekday night daily events. So yeah, Bristling Hydra here gonna get in with the Voltaic Brawler. Both of them, I didn't catch that, so maybe both of them are going for the Liliana. Maybe both go for the face. But no Electrostatic Pummeler just yet. Pummeler here would be hilariously good. She just goes to blocking like that. Not gonna risk the Aethersphere Harvester. Gonna try to force Amarodin to double pump the Hydra. Hydra goes up by 1. Hydra goes up by 2. No, Hydra doesn't need to go up by 2. Okay, so High Spire Infusion here going to power up the Voltaic Brawler here. Gets +2, +2, +3, +3, sorry, becomes a 3/4 and just tramples over And that's going to tramp, so it becomes a 4-3. It's going to tramp +3/+3. Yeah, sorry, against 2. So it's going to tramp over some 2 damage. And Liliana now down to 2. Kuowei here needs to think of something fast, and I think what you do is you go Diagraph Colossus, get some zombies, some +1/+1 counters, and then you cast your Relentless Dead. So your Diagraph Colossus is now 4/4, your Relentless Dead is now a 3/3, and you get a 3/3 token on top of that. You can use a 4/4 to try to start blocking your the Voltic Brawler here. Alright, so minus that on the Voltic Brawler, sorry, +1 of the Liliana on the Voltic Brawler produces the Diagraph Colossus and yep, gets another token from the Diagraph Colossus, but it enters the battlefield tab. But that's okay because now you've got 2 big guys being able to block, and next turn you'll get even more value out of that. So let's see. One of the interactions between for the Diagraph Colossus is that it doesn't it doesn't get triggered by the Metallic Mimic, despite the Metallic Mimic entering the battlefield and just giving your creatures, just making them big. So yeah. So let's see. Looks like a lot of the Accursed, which would be great. So Voltic Brawler gets sized down, becomes a 1/1. A lot of the Accursed, gonna get another trigger, gonna get another zombie. But now the zombies are huge. So look at that. The Diagraph Colossus is a 5/5. Pretty sweet, eh? But I don't think he should be swinging in with the Diagraph Colossus. He should be swinging in with the Relentless Dead, because Relentless Dead, as the name suggests, can come back and back and back and back and back over and over and over again. So when it dies, you may pay 1 black, and if you do, you return it to your own, return it to the owner's hand. And if you pay X, you can return another target zombie card from the from the graveyard onto the battlefield, where X is the mana cost. So he's got enough mana to bring it back and then bring back the Crypt Breaker that's in the graveyard. No problems there. Just gonna pass the turn. So since Amaruddin is kind of focusing on the Liliana, I think Huawei should have taken advantage there and just start swinging in, even with the Aethersphere Harvester, get in more damage, bring Amaruddin down to 13. If he wants to get rid of that Liliana this turn, he'd have to do, he'd have to attack all into that Liliana. But Dark Salvation here, gonna be pretty sweet actually. Lay that land, Dark Salvation for 1. In fact, he can even Dark Salvation for 0. Dark Salvation for 1 on the Voltic Brawler. And then give all his guys menace. Oh, okay, so he's gonna... I think this is not ideal. Kind of greedy play here. Alright. So he's gonna save that. No, he's gonna fling it. He's gonna fling it at the Lord of the Accursed. Nope. Not enough. It can't hit the Lord of the Accursed. It's got to go... Man, it's got to go to a face. It's gonna go at Liliana. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna hit Liliana. The Lord of the Accursed doesn't die though. Liliana's Mastery here gonna keep the Lord of the Accursed around. So looks like, well, things are pretty dire for Amiruddin. And now I think you can swing in. I think you should have done it for one, and then give all his guys menace, and you swing in, and there's no way that your opponent's going to be winning this game anymore because Amiruddin here going to spend a bit more to keep his. Because had he done that, right now it would be lethal because he would have gotten rid of the Voltaic Brawler, give all his guys menace. That's 4, 6, 4, 8, 12. 12, 17. Yeah, that would have been lethal. That would be more than lethal. 4, 8, 12, 17. Yeah, and that's definitely I don't know. I don't see any draw here that Amaradin could pull to get out of that situation. All right. Zombies takes another game 2-0 to Kuowei. Congratulations. We are going to go for another break. We'll be back with round 3 in about 20, 22, 23 minutes. So don't go away. But before we go, I just want to remind you that you can catch the streams every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time, 3 rounds of real people playing real cards of Magic. You can even catch us on the weekends if we are streaming. So make sure you follow our Facebook page. Make sure you follow our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. If you miss those events, it's okay. We upload all the stuff that we stream. So head on down, youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. If you want to find out more about our invitationals and how to join, go down to greyogregames.com. Last but not least, do listen to the Power 9 podcast. Every week, myself and Alfian, we get together, we talk shop about this little game called Magic the Gathering. So we are going to take a short break. I'll put you on a replay of the PPTQ that happened not too long ago. So have fun. We'll see you in a bit.